Salakia about that. You know, we have a few difficulties, right? We got a few technical difficulties and so forth. But we're back here again. All right, Lord, within second time. First, you don't succeed. Try again. We're going to listen. We're going to be persistent. We're not going to let these Satanists, these occultists, these pedophiles, we're not going to let them get us off track, man. We're not going to let them do that, man. We're going to continue to teach the word of Yahweh by Sham, Yahweh Shai, no matter what. You understand? We're going to continue to teach his words, man. We're not going to be swayed by people that have full of envy and jealousy. We're not going to do that. What we're going to do is teach this word. We're going to go to Luke 14. And this is the great supper. So brothers, count it a blessing. Some of you are being called to the supper. We're going to go to Luke 14 and 15. And when one of them that sat at meat with him heard these things, he said unto him, Blessed is he that sit shall eat bread in the kingdom of God. Then he said unto him, A certain man made a great supper, and bade many, and sent his servant at supper time to say to them that were bidden, Come, for all things are now ready. So can you imagine someone's giving you an invitation? Bidden is what, an invitation to a party, wedding, right? Or I wouldn't say birthdays because we don't celebrate birthdays, right? And he sent his servant at supper time to say to them that were bidden, Come, for all things are now ready. All things are, it's prepared. Look at the table. You got the good, look, you got turkey, you got lamb, you got chicken, you got the sweet potatoes, you got the peas, you got the carrots, you got the avocado, you got all that good stuff. And it says, Come, for all now things are ready, prepared, and they all with one consent began to make excuse. All with one consent, right? Started making excuses of why they couldn't do what they were going to do. We don't want to be those that were making them excuses, right? And it says, Baba Kishar, and one said, well, first said unto him, I have brought a piece of ground that I must needs go and see it. I pray thee, have me excused. Listen, I bought some ground, I purchased some land, just, I can't accept the invitation. That's what he was saying. Have me excused. And another said, I bought a yoke of oxen, and I go to prove them. I pray thee, have me excused. So another man brought some oxen to what? Plow the field. And he was like, please, have me excused, that I may prove them, try them out on the land. And it says, and another said, I have married a wife, and therefore I cannot come. I've married a wife, right? In other words, I've got a new lady. And it says, Baba Kishar, so that servant came, showed his lord these things. Then the master of the house, being angry, said to his servant, Go out quickly into the streets and lanes of the city. Streets and lanes. This is a lane right here. So that's what the Lord's commanded us to do. And bringing hither the poor and the maimed and the halt. So we're bringing in the poor, the maimed and the halt. Those that don't really have a voice within the society. Those that are looked down upon. And the blind. And the servant said, Lord, it is done, as thou hast commanded, and yet there is room. It's done. We've called out to the people, but there's still more room. There's still an invitation. The doors of mercy are still open, but they're going to close very soon. Them doors are still open. And it says, and the Lord said unto the servant, Go out into the highways and hedges, right? And this is also a hedge, right? And compel them to come in, that my house may be full. So we're supposed to be out here compelling the people. Come in. Come and dine with me. We're supposed to be compelling the people to come in. And it says that my house may be filled. We're doing this because we want Yahweh's house filled with guests. Right? You get an invitation. You're supposed to accept the invitation. And this is the best invitation you will ever get. For I say that none of those men which were bidden shall taste of my supper. Why? Because they refused the invitation. In other words, they denied salvation for carnal means. One for a wife, one for an ox that he bought to really his land, and another for, I forgot what it was, right? For some land. So you got people, they just ignore the invitation. Bear me just a minute. It's one of them days, man. It's not raining hard, it's raining lightly, but still, get that umbrella out. So we got to accept the invitation. This ain't any light thing. What? You're supposed to accept the invitation with open arms. That we're able to serve Yahweh Shem Yahweh in truth and sincerity. And that's heavy, bro. This is heavy, man. We get to do that. In truth and sincerity. I stopped. No, actually, it's still raining. So bear me just a minute. This ain't no light thing, man. This ain't no light thing. Right? Come on. This ain't no light thing. So if you've been bidden to the marriage, guess what you got to do? Bid others to that supper, should I say supper? Right? Because this is a supper. And the Lord is supping with us. And it says, Baba Kashar, check this out. And there went great multitudes with him, and he turned and said unto them. So this is a warning for that discipleship now. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother. Now, when it says hate, what does that mean? When it says hate, does that mean you hate their guts, you treat them bad? No, it don't. You dislike, you disagree with their ways because they could still be in the world, right? Or his father and his mother and his wife and children and brethren and sisters, yeah, and his own life, even your own life. Also, you cannot be my disciple, so you have to hate your life here, man. You can't be enjoying life here. You have to hate it. It doesn't mean you treat yourself like there's no self-care, but you hate your life here, right? And it says, Baba Kashar, and whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. So you have to bear that cross and come after the Lord Yahushua. If you can't do that, you're not worthy to be his disciple, man. Right? You ain't worthy to be his disciple. Right? And that's what the Lord's looking for. He's looking for disciples. Right? He's looking for followers. Right? Everybody's a fan now, baby. Yeah, bro, you're gonna find out what this world is, bro. This world is, bruh, this is more deeper than you think. Much, much more, so much deeper than you think, man. I'm telling you, man. And when it's all said and done, you're gonna find out who had the truth and who didn't. It's simple as that, right? We stand for Yahweh Shai, you stand for Satan. It's simple as that, right? And it says, and whoever not bear his cross come after me cannot be my disciple. Simple as that. Which of you, intending to build a tower, sit not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have enough sufficient to finish it? That's what you're supposed to be doing, man. Counting that cost, man. Do you have enough? Do you have enough funding? Do you have what it takes? Do you have enough faith? Bro, look how the people move out here. They don't have faith, so they wanna destroy your faith. Because they're fucking fickle, that's why. They don't stand for nothing. So you gotta maintain that faith no matter what. No matter what. And let me tell you this. Even though, listen, yeah, you brothers, you are protected. But say if you was to die or whatever, well, it wasn't no accident. Say if they were to take you out, it wasn't no accident, and you would know who it was. Right? If that did happen. Right? But we don't speak about life because our power is a power of life. And it says, Baba Kashar, check this out. See, you got niggas talking shit as well, man. But do you see them teaching the gospel? Do you see them standing for the words? No, they're not doing it. Everybody's got something to say. But when it comes to this word, I don't see anyone standing for righteousness except from the elect. And it says, Baba Kishar, lest happily you have laid the foundation, and of Abel he is not able to finish it, and all begin to what? Mock him. So if you don't finish the foundation, people are going to mock you. See, he didn't finish. He didn't finish the building. What happened? You never finished. So you got to finish this work. You have to finish it. You can't just stop. You can't just stop. You have to finish what you started. It's the work. Right? That's what you got to do. Finish this word. And it says, Baba Kishar, check this out. This is serious business, man. Lest happily he have laid the foundation, and all they mock him, saying this man began to build and was not able to finish. So what do you want to do? You have to finish. We have to finish. You can't just stop. Oh, well, I've been doing it for 2 years. I've been doing it for... You can't just stop. There is no stopping. If you do stop, you're not going to get that reward. Go to Matthews as well. This is how serious this is, man. Everybody else, they're just NPCs, man. Trying to wind people up and shit. Right? And if, guess what? If that much people need to come up against you, what does that say about us? If that much people need to come up against you? Huh? That shows we have something they don't have. Try to manipulate people's energies and things like that. That ain't working. So I want to go to Matthew 24. And I want to jump straight to verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. He that endures unto the end. The end is when, well, Yahweh Shai comes, or some brothers may pass away. That's the end. So you got to endure. You have to. There's no if but. We have to endure. And if you're feeling faint, then you have to pray to Yahweh Shai for strength. Right? Because them demons are getting more, they're getting more intense. Okay? And Satan's whole job is to break your faith. What do you think all these people are doing? All the bicycles that ride past and all that. They're of Satan. What do you think most of the people that walk past? They're of Satan. What do you think their MO to do? Break your faith. So you have to maintain that faith. We have to maintain that faith that we have. Because that's what they're after. Well, that's what Satan's after. And a lot of these people, they are part, like I've told you before, they are part of the occult. And if you know anything about the occult, what's the occult? Another form of Satanism. Another form of idolatry. That's what the occult is. So yeah, you have the occult watching you. Right? I keep telling you, bro, these people are part of cults, man. They worship Satan. Some of them openly, some of them openly, some of them secretly. You're being targeted by an occult group. They chose to select you. And that's the truth of the matter. And it's not everyone. Stop talking that rubbish. Oh, it's everybody. It's not everybody. It's not everybody. It's a certain group, but this group, yeah, there's a lot of members. That's why you think it's not everyone. It's not everyone. Just go to another location. Go to another location, and you will see it's not everyone. The whole dynamic changes. So it's not everyone. They need to keep it going. They need you to believe that you're in some type of cycle that you can't get out of. That's occultism. That's esoteric. Because when you go to another place, there's only a few, well, there's a few of them. It's not everyone. So what? Everyone that's wearing red is a perpetrator? No. So every red car you see, oh, that's a gangster. No. They need you to believe in that. Because if you believe in that, that means what they're doing is working. It's not working. You understand? This is why your mind has to be strong. Matthew 24. if it were possible, they should deceive the very elect. Through the spirit and power of Yahushua, yeah, you are protected, but that doesn't mean the Lord can't allow things to happen to you, right? I had a little bit of electrotherapy last night and today earlier on. So these are occultists. It's not everyone that's against you. And the occultists, they have connections to what the world, basically, the world system. So these people, remember, they infiltrate. You're dealing with, they infiltrate. So they can infiltrate people and get in their ear. It's not everyone, because you have subscribers. You talk to people, different people, right? You get different responses. There you go. That's why in Ephesians 6 it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against what forces? Cosmic powers. The cosmic powers would be the New Age, witches. That's who the battle's against. And remember, they're trying to push a narrative. So you have to fight against that. Spiritually, you have to fight against that. You have to fight against whatever witchcraft, whatever black magic. You have to fight against those things, man. Yeah, man, you're useless. You see that guy look goofy, man. You have to fight against that, man. In the spirit and power of Yahweh, these are dark spirits, right? See, when you wake up to this truth, you're able to see people's spirit as well, the demonic spirit. That's what you're up against. But you give it to Yahushua, and we cast down strongholds. And we preach this gospel, right? All these bikes riding past, they've been told to do that. They've been told to. Don't tell me they ain't. They've been told, oh, please, would you just ride past? And a lot of them don't want to. But that's what happens when you're in bondage to Satan. Look, I hope you're getting edified with my lesson. That's what happens when you're in bondage to Satan. And they have been given permission to watch you by their handlers. So you are being watched by the occult, by traffickers. I've done a lesson on that earlier on. You are being watched. You are being surveilled. You are being neuro-monitored by your neighbors as well. You are being hit with energy weapons as well. That's happening, right? By your network operators, by telecommunications. You are being hit. But you have to take all this to the Lord, and He will defend you. Because it's above you. It's above our pay grade. All right? Facts. All right? And it says, Baba Kishad, check this out, Baba Kishad. Shut up, man. Shut up, man. You got people trying to communicate with you. You ain't even hearing them. You got people, can you hear that? Can you hear it? Can you hear it in the background? You got people trying to come. We ain't listening to what you got to say, man. If you ain't repenting, just shut up, man. Just shut your mouth. You know what I'm saying? So, baby, let's go to this barbecue shop. Brother, stay focused, stay zoned in. Bro, it's jealousy. I'm not going to tell you all the story. So I want to go to Luke. These are occultists. These are satanic worshippers. You understand? So I want to go to Luke as well. And I want to jump straight to verse 22. And he said unto his disciples, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what you shall eat, neither for the body what you shall put on. So you don't need to take no thought for that, man. Right? What you're going to put on and all that. You don't need to take no, because the Lord's got, listen, He's got you protected. He's got what you need for that day. Yahushua needs us to teach His word, and that's all. These people, they want you to come outside of that protection. Once you're outside of that protection, they can harm you. They can do anything. Because really, that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. Right? They want to harm you. Not everyone. Right? But yeah, a lot of people that are part of the occult. And someone that was jealous, basically This was an envious person. They put you on this little program with a car. They got you caught up in something you had nothing to do with. They tried to get you caught up that you had nothing to do with it. Nothing. But this is what happens when people are jealous, man. Envious, man. Right? This is what happens, man. All these people worship Satan. All these people that are riding past, walking past, they worship Satan. You understand? And it says, Baba Kishar, we worship the Lord Jehovah Shai. We know who we worship. Right? And it says, yeah, they're still talking shit. Yeah, they're still talking. I'm not even speaking. They're still talking. Because that's a demons getting. Anyway, Baba Kishar, let's check this out, baby. And it says, the life is more than meat, and the body is more than raiment. So a life is more than the physical, what you see. Listen, it's more than the physical. Cars, right? Physical, tangible things. But these people, they're so low. They're such on a low vibration, they don't see it like that. Life is much more. Life is spiritual. Life is spiritual. But they can't see that because they're not tapped into the spirit. Well, not like us. Some of them are. The spirit of Satan. We're tapped into the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man. Right? Niggas talking shit. That's why 2/3 of our people are going to die, man. Right? Because that's all they do is talk rubbish. So it says, consider the ravens, for they neither sow nor reap. They neither have storehouses nor barn, and God feedeth them. How much more better than the fowls? And which of you by taking thought can add stature unto his cubit? If he then be able not to do that thing which is least, which you take thought for the rest, consider the lilies of how they grow, and they toil not, and they spin. And I say unto you that Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed, not like one of these. So guess what? The Lord's got us, man. Just teach the word and Yahweh Shai does the rest. Just teach. That's all we need to do. Teach the word, bring out the gospel, the good, and the Lord Yahweh Shai does the rest. John 17:9. I pray for them. I pray not for the world. So Yahweh Shai is also praying for us as well. Excuse me. The Lord's also praying for us as well, you know. All these things, brothers. Like, we're supposed to be grateful, man. You know the Lord's praying for us, right? Technical difficulties, spirit. Yeah, you know the Lord's praying for us daily. Right? I pray for them. I pray, not for the world. So Lord, listen, he's praying for us, man. Daily. That's why, brothers, you have to be sincere about this truth. I pray for them. I pray not for the world. Right, this world's going to be destroyed, brothers. This world's going to be destroyed. There's the elect that he's praying for. And it says, neither I pray for these alone, but for them which also believe on me through their words. So not just us, he's also praying for those that hear this word as well. So those who are also teaching. They're getting this as well. Right? Bro, we have to be grateful, man. Grateful. Alright, the Lord could have left you out. The Lord could have made you a gang stalker. Right? The Lord could have had it when you were driving in a tinted whip, driving around. Stalking. The Lord, Yahweh Shai, could have had that. Bugged out, driving around, revving up engines, stalking people. The Lord could have had that. That could have been you. But the Lord took us out of that. Bro, it's a blessing. Do you understand what you're involved in? Do you understand what you're involved in? Right? These are the cult members, man. Right? These are Satanists. I'm going to keep saying that. Right? These are energy harvesters. Some of these people are ex-military as well, by the way. Some of them. Right? A lot of these joggers, Not all. A lot of these joggers are ex-military. They're not telling you that. Come on, bro. I know this whole program, man. Bro, I know this whole program. Who do you think's controlling? Who do you think's controlling the people? Hmm? Who do you think's controlling these people? It's the military. Come on. It's about compliance. Remember, there's an order. But guess what? We're going to comply to Yahweh Shai. Excuse me just a minute. Let me just pause this. Yeah, and we're going to get some more edification. These people tried to get me caught up on some madness out here, man. You wouldn't believe what these people tried to get me caught up on, man. You wouldn't believe it. Right? Brothers are being targeted. What the fuck don't you understand about that? Right? By criminals. Right? By criminals. By pedophiles. Right? By cults. How much videos do I need to do? How much videos do I need to do for you to see this? These people are energy harvesting as well. Right? The evidence is there. Like, bro, how much evidence do you need? Huh? How much more people do they need to go into a mental home? How much more killings do you need to see? Right? And shootings. And there's a reason why there's these shootings. Because these people are summoning spirits, doing witchcraft, summoning spirits upon people. And because these people, they're not strong spiritually, they end up shooting people up. Well, not just shooting, doing crime. Bro, you still haven't even clocked. You ain't clocked onto that. This is systematic witchcraft that they're putting on people. This is what, yeah, they're gone now, good. Had to jump in that whip and fuck off. You had some certain people that were in the whip place. It's all set, everything's a setup. Brothers, they're trying to set you up. It's police, it's cult members, the occult. You never know. All it takes is one person that knows the occult. Yeah, put them on the list. That's all it takes. And I've already told you, it's not everyone that's against you. It's certain people. But you got to preach this gospel. Right? And you got to expose these people for who they are. That's what you got to do. You got to expose these people for who they are, man. And their dirty works. We're not here to be friends with them, bro. We're not here to be friends with them. We know what they're doing. Right? And a lot of these people are military. A lot of these joggers that you see, they're former military. They're former military. This is why you have mass crime. This is why you have crime. It's due to technology, it's due to witchcraft, and it's due to what you call systematic harassment, which was covert. That's what it was due to. Facts. Facts. And these people, they weren't strong. They couldn't handle it. So what did they do? They took their own life, or they took somebody else's life. Why? Because they're imbeciles like this. Because of imbeciles like this. That's why they took people's lives. Because of these type of people, man. And they smile about it as well. Because of these people. But with us, we have something to lean upon. So now, therefore, we're balanced. Another occult member. See, another occult member. Therefore, we're balanced. We don't get moved by what people are doing because we know why they're doing what they're doing, because demons are jumping in and out of these cult members. Not just cult members, a lot of people that have doors open. So we know why these people are doing what they're doing. Because they worship Satan. Okay? And we're going to go to, where should we go? Hold on just a minute. We go to 1 Corinthians 3. And I'm going to go to Ephesians 2:19. Now, therefore, you are no more strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens with the saints and the household of God. So we're fellow citizens with and fellow householders of God. And another thing, stop paying attention to these people as well. They need your reaction. They need some type of form of energy. It makes them feel good. You're dealing with Satanists. Stop giving them your energy, man, because they're reporting that back to the kingdom of darkness. Right? These are, bro, what do you think the occult do? The occult sacrifice people. They do blood rituals. They drink blood. They're also joined with witch covens as well. So you got to make sure you're praying, man. But fellow citizens with the saints and the household of God, and are built upon the foundation of the apostles and prophets, Yahushua himself being the chief cornerstone. So Yahushua is that chief cornerstone as well, that we build around, right? The building is through him, right? So now let's go to Corinthians. This is 1 Corinthians 3. Hold on just a minute. 3 and 10. According to the grace of God which giveth unto me, as a wise master builder. That's what we are. And we're building. Well, yeah, we're masons in the sense that we're building the house of the Wad. And it says, Baba Kishar, I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereon. So guess who's laid the foundation? Yahweh Shai, and another buildeth thereon. Right? So who's building upon that? The apostles. Right? And it says, but let every man take heed how he buildeth thereon. So we also got to take heed on how we're building. So you got to make sure you're building the right way as well. Right? You got to make sure you're building the right way. Through Yahweh, by Sham Yahweh Shai. For no other foundation can no man lay. That is laid, which is of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. So there's only one way, one foundation. Right? There ain't many alternative ways to worship the Heavenly Father. One foundation. And that foundation is built upon Yahweh Shai, Ren, the apostles. Right? Let's keep this going, man. Bro, they ain't gonna listen. They ain't gonna bring our spirit down with their dark energy, man. They ain't gonna bring us down. You have to stay in this word. This is our energy source. They don't have an energy source. They need your energy source. That's how demonic these people are. Right? How much bikes I've rid past? About 30, 40 bikes. All these people are programmed, man. Come on. Right? But this is the program. See, it's good when you watch my videos because you're also able to see how this program works. You're able to see. Don't take it seriously, but don't take it too seriously. Right? Because they want your blood pressure to get up. They want you to see yourself out. Either recruitment or you see yourself out. So you got to stay calm, balanced. Balance out your spirit. Make sure you're exercising. Make sure you're doing things that lift up your spirit. Because these people, they're after you. They watch everything you do. You're under 24-hour surveillance as well. So you're being surveilled 24 hours. 24-hour surveillance, man. Constantly. Right? From when you wake up, from when you go to sleep. Right? You're being watched, man. But that's why you have to lean on these scriptures day in and day out. You have to be in this word. And it says, Baba Kishar, hold on just a minute. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the power of his might. Right? And they have these stupid gang members doing dumb shit as well, man. Bro, all we do is fear the Lord. That's all we fear. Yeah, they do that as well. They send people your way. Bro, these are people that are orchestrating this. Just know, when you step out, everything during your day now, everything, well, not everything, most of what you see is going to be orchestrated. So everywhere you go, there's going to be some type of presentation before your face. So what this, bro, is so demonic. What these people are trying to do, they're trying to, what's the word? They're trying to, there's a word for it. They're trying to shape your destiny. Bro, that's what they're doing. They're trying to shape your reality. Bro, you can't do that because it's the law that, right, the law's going to come through. Right, the law, all you got to do is stay sane. Stay sane. Don't act out a character. Don't start acting all discombobulating. Right? They're trying to actually shape what they want for you. They're trying to mold what they think that you should be doing. Bro, you can't tell me that ain't satanic. But the Lord's given us the power over that. Let's go to Luke. They're actually trying to shape your destiny. Like they have a say. No way. No bloody way. Let's go to Luke, Baba Kishar. Luke 10 and 17. And the 17th returned again with joy, saying, Lord, even the devils are subject unto us through thy name. So they're subject to us, man. Through whose name? Through Yahushai's name. They're not over you. But if you don't know your authority, they will try to dominate you. So yeah, they're subject unto you. Right? Facts. And it says, and I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Behold, I give unto you power to tread upon serpents. It's talking about the people that are against this truth. They're serpents. And scorpions. They're scorpions. And a scorpion, it can do you harm. A scorpion can do you harm. A scorpion can kill you. But the Lord's given you power over them. So you need to exercise that power over them. You don't let a scorpion have power over you, do you? And you don't let a scorpion sting you. You don't give the scorpion an opportunity to sting you. You don't give a serpent an opportunity to bite you. And a serpent, what does it do? A serpent is crafty. So you don't give anyone time to do that. And over all the power of the enemy. So the scripture says we have all power over the enemy. All power. All. That means the occult, masons, warlocks, witches. It says power over all the enemy. You have that. We have that. Right? And nothing shall by any means hurt you. Nothing. The only things that can hurt you is the things that you allow to hurt you, the things you accept. And if the Lord gives Satan permission to hurt you, that's the only things. Other than that, Satan's powerless against you. Because you have Yahushua. Greater is he that is in the world, greater is he that is in you that is in the world. Yeah, it's facts. It's not made up. You are being watched. And I want to say this as well. I want to call this guy out. Who's this guy? What's this guy's name? A lot of these people are occultists. Be careful of some of the videos you're watching. When you see that title, Chosen Ones, yeah, the Chosen Ones, they're chosen, but they're chosen by Satan. I'm going to say that again. Yeah, the Chosen Ones, they're chosen, but they're chosen by Satan. When you have a chosen, well, hopefully they're chosen by Yahushua. Remember, many are called, but few are chosen. So you have those that are chosen by Yahushua, and you have those that are chosen. Yeah, Satan has children as well. You know that, right? Didn't you know Satan has children as well? Satan has children, right? You have those that are chosen by God, Yahushua. You have those that are chosen by Satan. The chosen ones, most of them are chosen by Satan. I don't call this guy out. What's this guy's name? I've watched a few of his videos. Eliu Helm. Eliu. A lot of these people within the chosen community, they're agents of Satan. Some of them are of the elect. Yeah, some of them are going to be saved. But a lot of them are agents of Satan. What's this guy's name? Elihu Helm. I think he goes by the name Elihu Helm, right? Well, guess who this Elihu Helm is? Right? That guy, bro, he ain't one of us, man. Yeah, he might be an Israelite, but he's wicked, man. And you got people that secretly study you, man. That guy is a narcissist. That guy is a full-blown narcissist, man. That guy's been stalking me. Don't you get it? Your stalkers are a part of the occult. Don't you get that? Guy's a full-blown narcissist, right? This guy watches everything I do my whole life, man, and compare, bro. If you're a part of the occult, you ain't chosen for your Hawashai, man. You got people that want to replicate your spirit, man. Copy what you do. Anyways, so we've been given power over the enemy, man. All power, man. Come on. No, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by the enemy. You're actually more powerful than you actually realize. But because you have a humble estimation of yourself, you don't really you don't see it that way. That's the problem. All right, that's the problem. You're gonna need to step into that authority now, because you're shaking people, even in high places, in high positions, bro. People have even came to me saying, you know, there's people in high positions, they're shaken. What do you think all the gang stalking's about? Where do you think all that's coming from? Huh? That's coming from people that are in positions of power, that are telling these people to do what they do. They're not doing it off their own accord. Oh, let me just ride this way. They're not doing it let me just walk this way. They're not doing it of their own accord. There's a separation. You have those that serve God, Yahweh Shai, and his son Yahweh Shai, and you have those that serve Satan via the occult, via Masons, via witch covens, via Eastern Stars, which is a woman's fraternity. And they have the little pentagram, right? Earth, wind, fire, and all them things there, right? That's the battle. When you're all the wickedness that's coming at you is coming from the left-hand side. But with this, the Lord's given us authority to overcome those things through prayer, through fasting, by staying strong, by being out here. Let me just check the time. Right? He's given us that, man. So we got to utilize every single thing you have within these scriptures to fight the enemy, because the enemy's attacking you day and night. Did I talk about the energy weapons? Right? Yeah, I call it electrotherapy. Right? They call it shock. Right? So these people, they're mocking Yahweh Shai, man. It's a shock, ain't it? Well, who do you think's doing that? It's your network providers, right? It's telecommunications, and your network operators. You know it because they have the high V jackets, right? They're the ones that run the torture program. You got a woman by the name of Beautiful Woman, Empowered Lioness. She's sending me these different videos. You know, this is a program. You know, there's also a torture program as well. Guess who runs the torture program? It's your network operators. It's the railway networks, right? And it's telecommunications. Who do you think's doing that, right? Who do you think's doing it? And yeah, there's also different forms of technology. You can also do it through your phone, but that's who runs it. Yeah, they have the bright orange high V jackets, overalls. That's where your so-called torture is coming from. But it's the Lord that's keeping you alive. So guess what? If it wasn't for the Lord's protection, you would have been dead a long time ago. And guess what? Guess who would have done it? These same people. And they would have just went on like it's just another day. These people, they don't care about you, bro. The scriptures tell you that in Matthew 24, the love of many is what's called. So yeah, your torture, some of you are going through that, is coming from your network operators. And it's coming from, if you got a smart meter, it's also coming from your smart meter as well. And who runs them companies? The mafia. The mafia runs them companies. So you're also getting targeted by the mafioso. Who do you think runs the electric companies? It's the mafia. So it is more serious than you actually think. But you're gonna have to take this up in the spirit. And yeah, I told you, it's also ex-military as well that are part of it. I'm gonna send the article as well, the articles and the videos. Right? It's a manual. It's called Targeted Individual Manual. So this a particular manual. It's a script, what they can do and what they can't do, because there is spiritual laws in effect. There is. Okay? Spiritual laws in effect, brothers, man. It's a manual. The buses, what do you think of the bus drivers are involved as well? The bus drivers are involved. Yeah, your bus drivers are involved as well. It's a manual. Right? I'll never forget, this is years ago. I got on some bus, the first bus I missed, and the next bus I so happened to get on, this bus was over-vibrating. Over-vibrating. Yeah, because that was by design. This was years ago in Tooting. That was by the... So, you got to understand, everywhere you go, there's always going to be people set up in certain places, orchestrating certain events. Everywhere you go. You are the one. Well, Yahushua is the one, but you're being watched by a whole of society. They're not going to tell you that. They're not telling you that. They're just acting dumb. Which they are watching you. They're watching you on your phones. They're watching you they are watching you. It's not paranoia, you idiot. Because hold on, if you got over 60, 70,000 people saying, hold on a minute, the same thing's happening to me. You got thousands of people saying this across the world, the same thing's happening to me. The same thing is happening to me. Then that's how you know it's true, because it's happening. They're not going to make it up. So what you're going through, somebody else is going through across the world. I'm not going to go into a debate about, well, government this, government that. But when it gets to a federal type of level and the whole world's targeting you, well, you're gonna need to pray. Heaven, this it's not a joke. Yeah, it's life and death. It's literally life and death. Listen, I'm gonna say it again. You are being targeted, man. Facts. Right? How many bikes have went past? About 60 bicycles have went past. About 60 bicycles. Hey, you know that's all set up. It's all set up. About 30 probably about 30 old joggers. Yeah, they're energy harvesting. These are occultists, by the way. These are occultists. These are Satanists. Right? Now you know why you have mass shootings. Right? Now you know why. Because these people, they never had no foundation. They never had Yahushua. That's why these things happen. Right? That's why you have to be strong in the word of the Lord Yahushua. At all times. You have to be strong. Be strong in his words. And yeah, all this time, let me tell you something. You better thank Tawadi Yahushua. He's been looking after you, man. All this time. If it wasn't for him, you would have been done. You would have been done if it wasn't for him. Right? Thank him. I thank the Lord, man. At all times. Right? Thank him. Right? And the truth is going to come out as well. And if anything was to happen to me, right? It wasn't an accident. Well, Lord, with me have faith. I shouldn't even be talking like that. We're not even going to talk like that. But if anything was to happen to me, it wasn't an accident. You know what I'm saying? Well, we're not going to talk like that. We have faith anyway. But you just got to put that out there. Right? You're being watched by a network, some of you brothers, heavily. Right? Heavily. And I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to tell me, tell us who it is. Go on, tell us. Spell it out. I'm not spelling it out. I'm not spelling it out for you. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You've watched my videos. Some of you watch for 3, 4, 5 years. I'm not doing it because everything's there. All you need to do is look. That's why they hate it. That's why a lot of these people look at these phones and look at our phones and get frustrated. Because the evidence is there, but you're not paying attention. Right? I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. That's for you to find out. But when you do find out, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, no way. Is the world really like that? Yeah, the world is really like that. Oh, all that time he was telling the truth. Right? That's why you got to stay in this word. We're going to bring out a little bit more, then we're going to shut off. It's one big, the earth is one big scandal. The earth is one big cover up. One big cover up this world is. One big, right? And I haven't snitched on anyone. I haven't done none of that. But for some reason, they chose to come after me. They chose to single me out. So do you really think the Lord, you don't play with his children? I'm the Lord's child, man. So what do you think the Lord's going to do? Do you really think he's just going to let you do that? That's why all types of things are happening to these people as well. All types of things. But no, I'm not giving no names. I'm not saying. Right? You want to play dumb, you play dumb. Verse, this is Proverbs 2:15, whose ways are crooked and they are froward in their paths. So these people are very crooked and they're very froward in their paths. And I'm going to post over there, I'm going to post them old, listen. I'm going to post some old videos when I was living with my parents, or should I say my parent. I'm going to post them videos. And once them videos come out, then what are you going to say? What are you going to say? Bro, you ain't seen nothing. I'm going to post the videos as well with the police that I got evidence when the police were stalking me. The police put a hit out on me by using a subcontractor when I was living in Croydon. I'm going to post them videos, man. Right? I'm posting them videos, all of them videos. And I'm going to post the videos, yeah, when I was living with my parents and the same thing was happening. So hold on, 5, 6 years later on, hold on. 5, 6, 7, well, not 5, 6, 3 or 2 years later, the same behavior is happening. So the more we bring out these videos, the more people are going to start to see what's really going on. Real, real, like, this is some real stuff that the world needs to know about. And the world does know about these things, but it's not fully out in the open. Why would you have the world system coming after you? Huh? Unless you might be talking about certain things, or you might know certain things that they don't want you to know. Or that they know that, but they don't want you to know. So, bro, this is heavy. This is heavy stuff, man. And protect yourself for all times. And pray for protection, most importantly. All right? About what, mad? Bro, we're not mad, bro. The prophets were sane. They were very sane. They knew what they saw. Right? The prophets knew what they saw. Okay. Barbecue shot. And the reason why they do that jogging and the riding, because they're trying to harness energy. They're trying to diminish your energy. No. That's another thing. With the prophets, we can regain that energy. That's another thing. We might lose it, but we can regain it through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. So let's see what else we got. Baba Kishar. Hold on. Bro, this is real. Bro, this is so real. We're exposing the kingdom of darkness as well. All right, hold on just a minute. This is 1 Corinthians 2. And I, brethren, when I came unto you. Key thing. Baba Kishar. Brethren, when I came unto you. Right? Came not with excellency of speech or wisdom, declaring unto you the testimony of God. For I determined not to know anything among you save Yahushua and him crucified. He didn't want to hear about vocab Malone or just Esau. Nah, he wanted to hear about the gospel, Yahushua, and his return, and what you need to do to get right. That your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but in the power of God. Key thing, in the power of God, not the wisdom of men alone. How about we speak wisdom among them that are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world? So the wisdom we're speaking, it's not the wisdom of the world. Have you got a degree in this and physics and this, and it's not that type of wisdom, right? Or what's your status in the world? Bro, we don't care. That's what these people look at. These people look at status within this world. That's what they look at. When you could have status in the spiritual realm, which makes you a threat, because you have spiritual status with Yahushua. And the scripture says we're known in heavenly places. I think is that we have this in heavenly places. So that's real status. A man could have status, money, all the money, but you have spiritual status, so a spiritual rank. What would you prefer? Would you prefer status, physical status, or would you prefer spiritual rank? What would you prefer? Right? I should have had my back this way in the first place. What would you prefer? I would prefer spiritual rank, and that's why you're such a threat to this kingdom of darkness, man. And it says, Baba Kashah, check this out. But hold on. But we speak the wisdom of God in a mystery, even a hidden wisdom. So not everyone's going to understand it, because you're speaking it in a mystery, secret, given to the initiated of Yahushua, yeah? Which God ordained before the world unto our glory, right? So God, Yahushua, has ordained this unto our glory, right? And I've told you, a lot of these people, let me tell you something. The program, remember there's a hierarchy. It's occultists. Remember, it's a hierarchy. Military, Satan, witches, warlocks, military, and occultists. So there's a certain way this program's being ran. And you know how they hold a dog on a leash? That's how Satan, he's off the leash right now. But you're going to put Satan back on the leash. That's what they... All right, that's what their handlers be doing to them, man. Their handlers got these people on a leash. So everything is orchestrated. You can see through the okie dokie. That works with other people, but it doesn't work with us because we have the eye salve. We can see through it. Why are they getting real desperate? These people are getting real desperate, man. They need to try to deceive your senses, manipulate your energy. Oh, well, maybe you never saw that. You know the men in black with the torch? Flash a torch. Nah, bro, we know what we see, man. Come on. Right? We know we know what we see. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's continue. Baba Kashah, Baba Kashah, Baba Kashah. Let's go. And it says, but we speak the wisdom of God in a mystery, even a hidden wisdom which God ordained before the world, unto our glory, which none of the princes of this world knew. For had they known it, they wouldn't have crucified the Lord our glory. These people, they crucified the Lord, man. They crucified the Messiah. Right? They crucified him openly, man. Well, that's not even funny. They crucified him, man. Right? So what do you think they're going to do to you? Well, it doesn't mean you're going to be spiritually. Spiritually, they're trying to crucify you. It's the same wicked generation. Same wicked generation. That was here back 2,000 years ago. Yeah, brothers, you have to stand on truth. Right? Stand on this truth. Don't act too erratic. Stay balanced. And the Lord will defend you. Because they want to remove, their whole goal is to, from the tactics I've seen, is to remove that hedge. They're trying to remove that hedge. Once the hedge is removed, no protection. Now, Job, the prophet Job, that hedge was removed. It tells you that in Job, right? That hedge was removed for a certain while, but that was all a test. That was all a test for Job. And look what he was given back. He was given his children back. He was given longer life. Job was given all those things and more back. Right? All those things. Right? So you got to believe, you got to see yourself as a spiritual Job. Everything that you're lacking, certain things that you lost, just know it's a test. It's a test. You've got this, listen, you've got this far. So you've done very, very, very good. You've got this far. So you're very resilient. So you can do it. You can do it. You can go, listen, you can definitely go further. You can, bro, there's so much things you can do that these people don't even want to let you know. There's so much things you can do. Because you've got this far. The other people, I think they gave up after 2 weeks. 2 weeks, couple days, they gave up. They threw in the towel. You've got this far. We're talking about every bus in London targeting you. Not every, but you understand what I'm saying. Every shop, every corner store, playing games. You've got this far. Because mentally, your mind is on your Habashai, your eye is single. Matthew 6:19. Therefore, if your eye be single, your whole body shall be full of light. So your eye needs to be single. What's the tactics that you see? Distractions. Distract him. Get his attention. Get his attention. That's why our eyes need to be single. If your eye be single, your whole body shall be full of light. Yeah. You hear them? You hear that screaming? I don't know if that was a bird or a bird, but there's all types of things going on. All types of witchcraft. All types of odious works, man. That's what you call familiar spirits. So the war is real. And the reason why the spiritual warfare in your life is so heavy, breakthroughs could be a breakthrough. And another thing as well, because you can handle it. See, you got to be happy as well. Keep that joy. A lot of people don't have what you have. A lot of people don't have the gifts that you have. You have gifts. You have gifts. You have talents. But guess what? The dark side wants to corrupt. The dark side wants to corrupt you. Right? Right? The dark side wants to corrupt you. Right? They want you to use your talent, your gifts for evil. Yeah, then what? If you do have traffickers, all right, let's say if you do have traffickers watching you. What? The traffickers, they want you to use your talents for evil. Not for good. Yahweh wants you to use your talents for good. A lot of people, when they have gifts, they use them gifts for evil purposes. I don't. See, that's why the scripture says, best be the pure in heart as well. Right? I love it. They're getting angry. You can see it when they're riding past again. That's good. That means we're winning. We are winning. Come on. See, I told you, it's all a facade, man. Right? So hold on, we're going to shut off soon. What else have we got? And they want us to be hyper vigilant as well. looking behind our shoulders every second. Yeah, these are military tactics, man. And I know because my grandfather was in the military. Chop, baby. I don't know because my grandfather was in the military. He was a electronic military contractor. So there's a few things I know, and he passed that down the line. And guess what? Yeah, he was a Mason, by the way. He was a Mason, right? And he passed that down the family line, and it that stops with me because I'm breaking generational curses. And guess what? He so happened to die of cancer at a young age. Bro, you don't know, bro. That could have been the government. You could have even been the government that took. I don't know. Right? But listen, bro, we're breaking all generational curses in the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem. Yahweh Shai. Right? I'm just putting out that vibration, bro. I'm putting out that righteous vibration. Righteousness. Good vibes. Hey, Tawadi Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Brothers, you sisters, thank you for your brothers that have been supporting me. All the brothers that have been supporting me, you sisters, everyone that's been supporting me, thank you. The Lord's going to bless you. I appreciate all of it, all the work, all the people that helped me when I was homeless, when I was destitute, when I really needed help, all the people that gave me a good word, all the people that gave me some food. I ain't forgot about some of you in Croydon as well. The brother that gave me some Dunkin' Donuts, the brother that gave me a cream. Listen, there was a lot of people that helped me out on my journey. So I just want to thank all of you because you are a part of this as well. And I wouldn't be able to do it if it wasn't for you as well. You're a part of that. Whatever you do unto a prophet, it's like you've done it to the Lord. See, you got certain people, they treat you bad. They don't realize you're an ambassador for Yahweh Shai. They're treating the Lord like that. Just because you don't see him, but he has men upon this earth. So thank you for all of you that have really helped me out. Because you do need people. Listen, no man is an army by himself. Yet you also need people. You do need a support. You need a support system as well. Facts. So thank for all of you that helped me, man. All of you. You know who you are. Even certain witches. Wait, hold on. That's why it says, when a man's ways please the Lord, he even maketh his enemies to be at peace with him. You know, with my whole living situation, guess who helped me out with them? Occultists. Witches. Right? The Lord can use anyone. The Lord could use anyone to help you. Anyone. If your ways are pleasing to the Lord. Why do you think these people are so surprised? Because according to them, you should have been done 3 years ago. You should have been done 3-4 years ago. According to them, well, you're still here. You're still happy. Like that Pharrell song. Because I'm happy. I don't really like that song. But yeah. Right? Bro, can't you see it? And I keep saying, not everyone's against you. A lot of people, they admire you. They admire your strength, your tenacity, your resilience. They admire that. You're flipping strong. What are you made of, bro? You're like something out of the X-Men. They're not gonna tell you that. It's like something out of the X-Men, man. X-Men, and you're built differently. You're like, bro, you have some supernatural. Bro, you don't know what these people have seen, bro. You do know they're studying you. You do know they're mapping out your brain. You know that, right? You do know you're being neuro monitored. You don't know what they've seen within your body. You may have some super DNA. Because they're also trying to do that as well, destroy your biological DNA as well with these energy weapons as well. So you got to make sure you're eating right, you're getting out in nature, you're doing what you got to do. Right? Bro, you don't know what they've seen. You don't know. Because they do have this technology they do have this technology in their houses. They have this technology, man. Okay. So keep on going. Alright, be inspired, man. Be inspired. Right? Be courageous, man. Don't give up. Come on. We're supposed to be getting stronger. Right? And it's in the women as well. It's in the honeypots as well. With the ponytail when they're jogging and the ponytail swings. So, hey, come on. Come on now. Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. I'm just putting that vibration out. Right? Come on. Come on now. Alright, be inspired, man. Be inspired. Come on. If I can do it, you can do it. But we need to get moving. Try not to be too stagnant. Sometimes we can be stagnant. Yeah, sometimes you feel a bit oppressed, right? Remember, this whole system is about oppression. Try to keep moving forward. And throughout the day, it doesn't matter. You may not go far. You don't need to go 3-4 miles. As long as you get out here, you put the effort. That's all that matters. The Lord's looking at the effort that you make. Sometimes it's hard. But that's why you got to cast your burden upon him. I want to go to Peter's as well. Right? Listen, bro, you're more stronger than you realize. You're very strong. Bro, listen. A lot of people would have broken down if they went through a quarter. If they went for a quarter of what we went through, they'd have a nervous breakdown. Some people are awestruck. They're looking at you like, how? How ain't this person had a nervous breakdown? Why ain't he in the psychiatry ward? Why ain't he committed any crime? Why ain't he harmed anyone? Why ain't he in prison? People are surprised. Right? Because your hospitals are involved in this program. Your hospitals are also involved in this program as well. And there's certain psychiatrists that are also part of this program as well. I want to go to 1 Peter 5, and I want to jump straight to verse 6. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Heavenly Father, that he may exalt you in due time. So we also got to humble ourselves, and he's going to exalt us. Be lowly. Doesn't matter what's happening to you. Yeah, it's harsh. I know about the energy weapons and all that. That's something that you go through. That's a trying. That's a test. Yeah, satellite systems, all of that. Yeah, we know. But there's a reward at the end of all that. There's a reward. There's a reward. So humble yourselves. The Lord's going to lift you up. And I'm telling you, hey, bro, you're going to listen. Everything you're going through, bro, people are going to be, listen, you're just going to get leveled up if you endure, if you don't act out. Right? I'm telling you, there's something good coming for you. And another thing, are you telling me these witches, these warlocks, they don't get readings on you? Are you telling me they don't have readings on you? Right? There are so many people that, and what do they say about your future? Some of them may say he has a very bright future. You don't know every ins and outs of the conversations of what these people have had. You don't know. Right? But listen, I will say, be inspired, stay in the spirit. So it says, humble yourselves under the mighty hand of the Heavenly Father, that he may exalt you in due time. We're going to be exalted. We're going to be exalted in due time. In due time, when it's fitting for Yahweh Shai. Job, wasn't he exalted in due time? Look at what he went through. All right? Hold on just a minute. Look at what he went through. And he got even more back. Listen, we don't see it because in the moment, when you're going through a whole load of things, you're not able to see things clear. Well, what is the Lord trying to do? And this and that. And listen, you're going to see it. You're going to see it. I want to go to Job 42. When I first came out here, you had people situated and all that. Now I look at that like, well, all that was rubbish. Right? Done. So now I look at that like, wow. When I first came out here, everything was orchestrated. Now it's like, well, that's no longer there now. All that was just orchestration. So you're able to see the fakeness. You're able to see the fakeness as well of society. So I want to go to Job Babakashar, Job 42. Yeah, they're running out of energy. I want to go to Job 42. So the Lord, and 12, so the Lord blessed the latter end of Job. The latter. He was blessed at the latter end. More than his beginning, for he had 14,000 sheep and 6,000 camels and 1,000 yoke of oxen. And he lost that, remember? And 1,000 she-asses. And he had 7 sons and 3 daughters. And he called the name of the first Jemamah, and the name of the second Kiziah, and the name of the third Karan Pahapak, and a land where no women found so fair as the daughters of Job. So they look good as well. And their father gave them an inheritance among their brethren. So Job, everything he lost. Read it. I might even have to read it again today. Read the book of Job. Listen, Satan was having his way with him. Satan was having his way with Job, mashing up his family. He took his family out. So can Satan, can he take your family out? Your mother, your father, your son, if he's given permission, yeah, he can do it if he's given permission, because his spiritual laws in place and he's in the Heavenly Father's in control. But everything, and there's 42 chapters of the book of Job. Go into it. What his friends were telling him, where his friends were giving him, like, most of them were giving him bad words. Well, maybe, in other words, maybe it's you. Maybe it's you. It's because you're a sinner. No. Job was, it said it in the first chapter, he was a perfect and upright man. Perfect and upright. So his friends, they were giving him bad words. Evil words. But Job was what? He was righteous. He was righteous. And that's the thing about it. You see what I'm talking about? Listen, if you can just go through what you need to go through and come out the other side, you're going to be as precious as gold. Let me tell you that now. You're going to be as precious as that gold. Fine gold, man. Right? And I'm going to shut off soon. Baba Kasha. Oh, they're getting bored. I don't get bored. Well, we don't get bored of teaching the truth because you're serving Yahweh Shai. So this ain't boring. It may be boring to them. No, it's not boring to us. Because we know we're doing this for a better purpose. We're doing this for Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And he's going to what? Bring us through. All right? And that's just a reflection of you. That this word ain't for you. All right? So we're going to shut off on this, Baba Kasha. We got Job 5 and 9. Grudge not once against another, brethren. Verse 10, take my brethren, the prophets who have spoken in the name of the Lord Jehovah Shai for an example of suffering, affliction. That's what they done. They suffered affliction. All right? And of patience. So the prophets, they were suffering. There were certain afflictions that they went through. Behold, we count them happy which endure. So we have to endure everything we go through. You have heard the patience of Job, right there, man, and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and tender mercy. So Job, he had all that patience when he was being tried by Shaitan. And you have seen the latter end. What was Job's latter end? He had everything that he lost, he was given back. Everything and more. So if you can go through that, you're going to be given everything as well. You hear that weird noise? You hear that weird noise? And another thing, we're going to shut off. I want to say this as well. You know, some of you brothers, right? You may be living in a certain place. You know, when you hear dogs barking, sometimes, yeah, it's a dog bark, but a lot of that is, what do you call it? It's a recording of a dog's bark. So with this program, they can record a dog barking and have it playing in the morning to annoy you. These are the things these people do. And remember, you also got these hybrids, MK Ultra birds and animals as well. Some of these animals are not even real animals. Some of these animals are real, some of them are not. So they can, remember, this is technology. This is technology that people are using. Right? But I'm going to shut off here. Lord willing, this was edifying. And until the next time, shalom to the hopeful elect. And I want to give all honors and praises to Yahweh, by Sham, Yahweh Shai, by Hasham, Wahar, Rakar, Kwadash. And stay safe out there. Stay safe. Shalom.